What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Stocks to Watch. And again, a mixed bag today. Nifty and Bank Nifty barely, positive and barely negative, respectively. Nifty was barely positive and Bank Nifty was barely negative. So, kind of a choppy day. There were a few stocks which started to accelerate in the morning, but then kind of faded off. Even we took some trades today. They did not really spike up the way we anticipated. A failed spike, coming back to cost, and we getting out. That has been the story lately. But watchlist stocks did extremely well. So I'll just quickly open up the watchlist for 10th of July, which was today, and we saw massive action. So both Masstock and Reflex were the top gainers from the mid cap, small cap space, and they were both very powerful. 10% and 9.5%, respectively. Even Madras Fertilizers, another name from the watchlist, up 6%. And you can just clearly see all the other stocks didn't really have any action to look forward to. So nothing really worked out apart from these three or four names. And I think we can see that the market could probably stay something like this, meaning that there will be opportunities, but you have to be very, very selective in identifying the place. So now let me talk about the stocks that I'm going to be watching out for tomorrow. And again, it's a very limited list. The first name on the cards is Mahindra Holidays, and this has been into a nice little base. It's a very big, wider base. This is not going to be like a one-day move. If it moves and if it starts to show momentum, I think this could at least move 25-30% from here. But from a positional view, as far as intraday trading is concerned, I think there should be action that should be seen tomorrow. We see a volume spike today. So I think from that perspective, it looks really fine. But I think if you are looking to play this from a swing perspective, maybe another day is required, and then maybe we can take a call. But I think tomorrow is going to be a very good load sheet, high risk reward kind of an entry. So definitely keep Mahindra Holidays on your radar. Next up is Map My India, and this is also consolidating into like a tighter, broader, squarish kind of a range. And I've always told that this is not the typical structure that I like to see, but I think we have seen stocks moving up from here. Broader markets are very strong. Mid cap, small cap space still remains very strong. We even saw some action in tire stocks and metals. I mean, after a long time, metals were in action. That's why I titled this as Metals to Shine, because metals were really in action. Steel Authority of India Limited, Jindal Steel, JSW Steel, Tata Metallics. I think everything was moving up. I will cover steel towards the end of the video. But Map My India, I think, looks pretty interesting, and this is a very good area for it to start jumping off. So yeah, definitely. Yes. Reflex, only based on the structure, I would want this to be here, but I think it's not tradable now. I think the risk reward is going to be off, so we'll have to probably wait. But definitely keep a radar on this so that you can study the structure and take a trade probably next time. Next interesting stock is MFSL. Now, I've seen some insurance stock, even Jikri, even NIACL, both had some action today. And MFSL is also setting up in a decent way. Low, tight base, and I like to trade these. So I think I'm definitely going to be watching this for tomorrow. MFSL, I think it's going to be interesting. Next up is Max Healthcare. So today also the stock was on the radar, but it didn't really trigger an entry. This stock again remains to be in the watch list. I think there could be a spike coming in the next 1 or 2 days. So Max Healthcare, I think, is definitely one of the stocks that I will be looking forward to. Next, we've got Data Patterns India, and this is also an interesting name, trying to contract here near probably the all-time highs. And I think this is ready now. I think this could start moving anytime tomorrow. This is also done like a mini shakeout. I think probably one of my favorite names for tomorrow is going to be this. So definitely we'll be watching out for that. Indocount Industries, again, this is another setup which is getting ready. I think the last time I covered this, I told you that this is not ready yet, but I think this is definitely one of the names that I'll keep on radar. Volume activity is really nice, really symmetrical. So I think that's definitely something that I will be interested in. And another interesting name has got to be REC. Now, REC is tightening over here. Previously, this is a previous very, very crucial supply for REC. So don't think it's a clean breakout. I mean, anything could happen, but the contraction here happening, I think it makes it very, very interesting. So REC is definitely something that you should definitely watch out for. And last but not the least, that's Landmark Cars. I mean, this stock has been on the watch list and on the cards for a long period of time, but hasn't really been moving. So I think tomorrow is another day where we'll again give it a chance. If it sets up really well from an intraday perspective, I'll definitely be very interested in watching this. Now coming on to metal, so I mean metal stocks did have some action. Even tire stocks did decently well. So I'll just open up metals over here. So you can clearly see Steel Authority of India Limited moving nicely with an impulse. So that's really interesting to see. You can also see Tata Metallics. You can see Tata Steel, JSW Steel. Will I trade them tomorrow? Probably not, because JSW Steel is the only steel stock trading at all-time highs. But I think the moves are pretty much done. Jindal Steel also, I think Jindal and JSW look very strong. If I have to trade metals tomorrow, I think I'm going to be trading only these two, plays. And if you look at CNX Metals, I mean the index, it's still trading lowers. So not really very interested in metals, but I think my core focus list is still going to be this entire thing. My favorite definitely is going to be MHRIL. MHRIL is one of those names which I will look for a bigger swing. MAPMA India is going to be something where I'll be a little cautious, but I will still try to attempt this. And Reflex is only for watching. I think MFSL and Data Pattern India both are very good. Even RAC is very, very interesting. The location is really solid. ICIL, Landmark, both are, and Max Health, all of them are for waiting. MFSL from the FNO space, I think that could do extremely well. So a short video today, not a lot of things to watch out for because the market's getting a little slower. The market's kind of getting exhausted, and there are again selective things that I am watching personally. So yeah, pretty much that's about it from the video today. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, hit the like button, and comment if you like or dislike anything about the video. I will be happy to take that. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will be seeing you in the next episode, and I wish you all the best for tomorrow's trading day. See you tomorrow. Thank you, guys.